Hello Libra, welcome to Tarot Predictions guys. This is going to be a reading for you for the full moon into Taurus period of time, which covers up 3rd to 17th of November. So the first card coming up, which is going to show the topic of this full moon period of time for you, that is going to be the Six of Cups. So this period of time is going to be rather pleasant at first glance upon this card. Is because the card expresses spontaneous happiness coming up into your way. However, this card urges you to be more light with your approach toward things, not to take the things way too serious into your life, as well as you need to show the appreciation in the small things in life as well. For example, when someone faces you with kindness, you know, ordinary thank you can also burst into a spontaneous happiness into your life. But this card rather suggests you guys to be a little bit more creative with your routine, not to stay in a certain path, not to follow a certain plan, but rather be open for surprises, rather be open for a unexpected circumstances to happen, from which there will be some sort of a pleasure if you are willing, again, if you are open for, I cannot say changes, but if you are open to be playful and if you're open to be kind to everything that happens in your way. Talking about your career with this card, you will have a huge opportunity here to express your creativeness. You will have a huge opportunity to attend to things which are kind of like you like to attend to. You know, you will have the opportunity to work upon projects, to work upon deeds that are really interesting for you and are allowing you again to express yourself creatively. Talking about your relationship, this card could comes in a couple of ways. It does depend what state your relationship is right now. If the state of your relationship is rather well and it is good, then again, you have to be open for surprises and you have to be open for minor changes into your relationship, in a sense where these minor changes are going to expand your emotional state, in a sense that you will create a shenanigans, if you want to say it that way, which are going to you know, ignite a spontaneous happiness in you and your partner. Talking about if a relationship is not very well in a state, then this card, guys, suggests that you have to attend to the difficulties through kindness. Well, as in the card, one is gifting something to another, that could suggest a little bit of a compromise. And also, well, for me this card, let's cut the bullshit here. For me this card shows a path where you have to make things simple. Okay, I mean there is one clear solution to your difficulties here, and you gotta just make it simple. You gotta ask for yes or no, for example. You gotta ask for a certain state rather than to search for it, something like this. And then we do go to the card that expresses the difficulties you may have into this in this period of time. That is going to be the Page of Wands. And first things first, Page of Wands is showing, I don't believe that this is a person, but it's rather showing the readiness that you are ready to face the world alone. It's because you're strong enough, because you can afford it. That's the truth here. You can't do it, okay? And talking about your career, going in for your things alone, going in to cope with your difficulties alone, it's gonna work out, but it will take huge amounts of time. It's gonna take huge amounts of effort at your behalf, so you have to think about, is it really worth it? And talking about your relationship, guys, this card shows as I said, that you need to do new enterprises. They should not be as such enterprises which are going to completely change the structure of the relationship itself, rather than they have to be something minor, you know, something that will give varieties to the relationship instead of just completely knock it off the way it's going on, if your relationship is going on well. But if your relationship is not going on well, then this card is showing your determination of moving on alone. And this is a difficulty that you need to overcome. I mean, this card is showing that you have to you have to basically give a second chance if you are willing to do so. I mean, going on alone, it is not a bad choice either. It is just this card is showing that you're going to struggle along the way, and you have to really define, is it really worth it there. The positivity, however, your intentions. Five of Wands, nothing special here. It just supports the first card, Six of Cups. It does shows a lot of around turns which you can utilize into your disposal, guys. If you again are playful, if you are light with your daily routine, and if you have a room to mitigate, if you have a room to fluctuate with your resources, talking about your career, talking about your relationship, this card shows that not through argument, but yeah, it's kind of like through arguments a solution can be found. So you have to seek confrontation, but not very tenacious one, because through a tenacious one there will be just unnecessary burst of emotions and unnecessary burst of passion into it, which can really slow you down. So you have to be careful how you bring the matter into the matter of the question on the table. The next one is going to be the lesson that you need to learn, guys, from this cycle. We got the Devil card for you, Libras, and that is a very, very big time for you to realize that if your existence needs something, then you have to go for it, because it's in fact the only thing that can make you happy. So if you want to follow a certain path of career, but right now you don't have, you know, the resources necessary to do so, it doesn't mean that you have to drop it off, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to completely abandon it or lose hope. Same goes for your relationship, guys. Same goes for your a life of a singular person. For example, if you're single and you do want to make a relationship with someone, this card is showing you not to give up, because if you give up, you basically block every chance of doing it. So trying, it should be the second nature of you in this particular period of time. And last but not least, we do have the energies which are going to support you, Libras, and that is going to be the Emperor card. So with the Emperor card, the energies are gonna keep you in a very, very solid structure of your behalf. And yes, even though you will fluctuate here and there, and it does look like there is going to be something happening by a chance, in reality it isn't. This card as an energy shows that very accurately and very swiftly you're going to find the missing pieces of your puzzle, and you will be able to align them exactly where they have to stand, okay? So at the end of this period of time, it is very likely that you will have one solid, stable and very structured future for yourself if you play your cards right, and if you are willing, guys, to attract newness into your life under the form of shenanigans, under the form of, you know, spontaneous bursts of emotions. So that was your tarot reading for the full moon period of time that just happened, guys. And if you find this video remotely helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it if you can, so it can help to more people. And as well, if you do want a personal reading with me, you can always purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, guys, written here in the description of the video. And from there, as soon as the purchase goes through, we're going to schedule an appropriate time for both of us to perform the reading. If you do wish to support the channel, you can make a subscription to do so by going at the members only section in my website, and there you will find full information of what you're going to get for one subscription. That being said, Libras, I wish you the best of luck in the couple of weeks that are yet to come, and we're going to see each other, guys, around. Bye.